Hello, chosen being. Welcome back. Today I want to remind you of something powerful. There are battles in your life that may feel endless, exhausting, and overwhelming. But deep in your spirit, you need to know this truth. You always win. At first, that might sound hard to believe, because sometimes it looks like you're losing. People walk away. Relationships break. Opportunities vanish. You're left with scars, with silence, with unanswered questions. And in those moments, you think, how can this be winning? But here's the thing. Spiritual battles aren't judged by what you see on the surface. They're judged by what happens in your soul. And in the soul, you are undefeated. Let me give you an example. There was a time when someone betrayed you deeply. It cut through your heart, and you thought you'd never recover. They thought they won because they walked away, leaving you broken. But what happened? You healed. You grew wiser. You became stronger than you ever were before. That is victory. Not revenge, not getting even. Healing itself was the win. That's how spiritual battles are fought. You don't always win by defeating the other person. You win by refusing to let the situation defeat your spirit. Think of every storm you've been through: betrayal, loss, rejection. Every one of those storms could have destroyed you, but they didn't. They revealed who you are. They forced you to rise, to dig deeper, to connect with your inner strength. And every time, you came out different, changed, stronger, wiser. That's victory. You see, people may misunderstand you. They may call your kindness weakness. They may take advantage of your empathy. But what they don't understand is that no matter how many times they try to push you down, you will rise again. Because battles in the spirit don't destroy you. They refine you. Here's another example. Think about rejection. Someone turned their back on you, maybe even made you feel unworthy. In that moment, it hurt. But later, you realized it was protection. That door closed so another one could open. That person left so you could rediscover your own worth. What felt like a loss was actually a hidden victory. That's how spiritual battles work. They disguise wins as losses until you see the bigger picture. So here's the truth. You may stumble, but you never stay down. You may cry, but you never quit. You may break, but you always heal. And that is why you always win. If this is touching your heart right now, write "I win" in the comments. And if you haven't already, take a moment to subscribe. Because this space, Chosen Being, is where we speak truth, heal together, and remind each other of the victories we carry within. Now let me give you the bonus tip I promised. Stop measuring your wins by what you gain, and start measuring them by what you didn't lose. You didn't lose your faith. You didn't lose your soul. You didn't lose your ability to love. Yes, you were hurt, but your spirit still shines. Yes, you were betrayed, but your heart still believes. That is victory. So remember this, Chosen Being. Every battle you face in life is already tilted in your favor. You might feel tired. You might feel tested. But in the end, you will always rise. Because you were never meant to be destroyed. You were meant to overcome. Thank you for being here today. If this message spoke to you, share your journey in the comments. Your words might be the reminder someone else needs right now. And never forget, the spiritual battle you're in, you've already won. Until next time, protect your peace, keep walking in your strength, and shine your light brighter than ever before. Because in every battle that matters, you always win.